Fall in love with Longies all over again. With great food, a vast selection of wines, and good company, you are sure to experience true Italian cuisine in paradise.
Well, we are here with Maui now and Big Island now, so these are our Neighbor Island viewers.
Hi, Neighbor Island viewers.
I think they want to know, what are the Neighbor Islands that you've visited and what's your favorite?
You know what's crazy? I've never been to Maui, and I want to go so bad, and that's going to happen this season. I'm going to find a chunk of time to get to Maui because it's really important. I've been to Lanai, I've been to Kauai, I've been to the Big Island, and I think the Big Island's my favorite. There's something about the Big Island that's so raw and so kind of untouched, but it reminds me of Australia as well, so I get a little homesick when I go there, you know. So
That's where I'm from.
You're from the Big Island? Whereabouts?
Hilo.
Yeah, well, it's beautiful. Hilo's beautiful. Kona's beautiful. Actually, when I go to Waimea, I get a bit teary because it's exactly like Australian South Coast dairy country. Yeah, it's beautiful.
I moved from there to Maui, which you need to come and visit. I will hook you up.
I'm on the way. I promise. I promise.
Okay, let's get a couple of local questions. What's your favorite local food?
Well, my favorite restaurant here is Sasabune. I love the Japanese.
Shai just said.
It's the best sushi. I swear to God, I've had the best sushi in Japan, everywhere, and I think he's the best in the world. I really do. I think he's the best in the world.
So you are really ingrained in the community here in Hawaii. You know, now that you're with Malika and you have a Hawaiian son, I mean, like, how do you think Hawaii has changed you as a person?
Well, it's a really special place. It's not like anywhere else in the world. And people come here, I think they expect a certain thing. People come here and they have a certain idea about like hula and grass skirts and like shakas and aloha. And it's not, you know, I saw a t-shirt once that said, "Don't mistake my aloha for weakness." And that kind of sums up Hawaii for me, you know, because the aloha is so deep and it means something so very real. But you have to be a part of it to understand it. You have to, and by the way, if you don't have it in you, you're never going to understand. So just don't come. That's how I feel. That's how I feel, you know?
If there's a lesson that Hawaii has taught you that you want to pass on to your children, what is that one lesson?
Oh, that's such a good question. You know, here's the thing. To me, Hawaii is a lot like Australia in a lot of fundamental ways, like with my friends in Australia and the way I was brought up and the sort of, you know, the way we live, and I feel like it sort of bleeds across for me. So I think that's, I didn't learn it here, but it has kind of continued to instill in me that the only things that matter, the most important thing is family, and the only things that matter are integrity and honesty and living with aloha, you know, but real aloha, you know.
One last question for you, has to do with the show. So if you could play any other part on Hawaii Five-0 except yourself, which one would you play?
Kano, for sure, man. She's a chick and she gets to kick ass. It's awesome.
That's awesome. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Nice to see you too.